Matt, we were talking about consumers are being urged to get their Christmas shopping done early so they don't have to worry about if things will get there on time and shipping.
Yeah, you mentioned also supply constraints.
Yeah.
Potentially being an issue.
Driver shortage.
Yeah, so start shopping now is what you implored our listener to do last week.
Well, it's what the headline told me to do, and I'm a good little sheep and follow the media, so
okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Too far. Okay, so I did find a couple of things coming up about Christmas to get you hyped about Christmas. If you're like me and you're like, I can't think about Christmas. We haven't even hit Halloween yet. Hershey's introduced their Christmas candy that's coming out, and I'm excited, Matt. Let me tell you, how much do you love Whoppers?
Oh, Whoppers are good. I haven't had a Whopper in a long time.
I feel like I knew that was coming.
What? That I liked Whoppers once upon a time?
Once upon a time. That you would like what I ask you, but then you're like, oh, 30 years ago I had a Whopper. It was good.
Yeah, Whopper. Wait, whoa. Hold on. Whopper.
And then I lived my life.
Whopper has the malt inside it? Is it right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So they're introducing snowballs. And they're vanilla Whoppers.
Oh.
Right?
Do you have a thing? Is it in here somewhere?
I think I don't have pictures if that's what you're looking for.
Yes, I am. What's it called again?
I do not. Snowballs?
Snowballs.
Whopper snowballs?
Oh, they are Whopper branded. Okay.
Yeah, from Hershey.
Oh, snowballs.
Yeah. So I'm more of a chocolate fan, but I think, maybe if you had a couple of snowballs here and there with your chocolate Whoppers.
I'm sorry, I got too distracted trying to find the photo. Yeah, these look like Whoppers they're white.
They look like snowballs,
and have like some. They've got some sprinkles on them. They got some. They look more like Christmas tree ornaments that have.
Oh, nice glittery balls. So the Hershey's is also debuting a sugar cookie flavored Hershey bar. That kind of sounds good. There's going to be a gingerbread Kit Kat, which I'm not a gingerbread fan, but I know people are. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, Matt, I'm pretty excited about. It may be a big bust, but it sounds really good. So Reese's peanut butter cups, crunchy peanut butter, encased in peanut brittle flavored cream.
Okay. So describe that to me. Yeah, describe that to me.
Okay, Reese's peanut butter cup, chocolate, and then instead of plain peanut butter, it's going to be a peanut brittle flavored cream with peanuts in it, so it's like a crunchy peanut butter, peanut brittle.
Okay. I'm
thinking it's going to be the consistency of peanut butter, but it's going to taste like peanut brittle.
Okay.
In the chocolate.
It's not going to break your teeth.
Not going to break your teeth.
Well, that's handy.
They don't have a release date for when these will hit stores, but sign me up for the snowballs and the peanut brittle peanut butter cups.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll try that, but my guess is I'm going to say nope, inferior peanut butter cup.
Oh, I'm sure.
Turns out they perfected the cup first time around.
Yeah. I don't think I could do this year round, Matt, but I'm thinking like, oh, it's Christmas time. Let's get some peanut brittle going. Like, I don't know why peanut brittle only comes out at Christmas, but there you go. But while you're preparing for Christmas, we've got advent calendars that we have to talk about, Matt.
Oh, all right. So this is a very special holiday edition of Matt and Kate, huh?
It's beginning to feel a lot like, look like. My bad.
Not feel like at all.
Ruined it.
It's felt like the 4th of July a lot recently.
Christmas and Advent talk. Okay, so we've got Advent calendars for grown-ups and Advent calendars for children at heart. How about that?
Okay, yes.
Grown-ups first, you think?
Yes.
Okay. How about a booze-filled Advent calendar?
Sounds like a time to me. This sounds kind of familiar. I'm looking for...
I think this is not the first year that these have been out, but I'm kind of excited. Costco, they've got wine Advent calendars, and they also have Brewers Advent calendar. So little beers for each day on your way to Christmas as you're preparing for the birth of baby Jesus. You can have a red, a white, a rosé, IPA,
etc.
Yeah.
How big are these bottles of beer? Do you know?
I can't see. They've got to be a decent size because they're $60 for 24. I'm trying to make it bigger.
Yeah, because it's hard to tell because there's no scale here since it's just a photo of.
Right. Let's see if I can zoom in. Come on, let me zoom.
Yeah, I just don't know how this thing ends up being an advent calendar. You're right. I mean, it does look like it's just like a case of beer almost.
24 exclusive imported German beer specialties. If I zoom a little bit more, I think this is the advent calendar that sits on your dining table instead of goes on the wall. Okay, I can't see it's a decent sized box though.
Yeah, it is. I bet you they're full size. I bet you they're 12 ounces.
But I'm going to zoom in on the wine because I think these are full bottles.
And because it's wine.
I mean, they do make baby bottles of wine. You know?
Oh, man.
Like 1 serving or 1.5 serving.
Miniature.
Not baby, sorry.
Not designed for babies to consume.
Thank you.
Just to be clear, we don't want any...
Just to be clear, there's no nipple on it.
So many times we've been in danger of getting Child Protective Services to show up at Kate's house and knock on the door. But...
Oh, it's just another Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
24 bottles. 24 regular size bottles. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it says regular size?
Well, it doesn't say regular size, but I'm looking at the picture.
Oh, here we go. 24 16.9 ounce cans of German beer for the Brewer's Advent Calendar.
God, could you imagine doing all of these bottles of wine every day leading up to Christmas? Ooh.
No, I imagine you would tear into it and consume them all on the first day you got it, Kate.
It's been a long time since I was able to do a bottle of wine in one night. $100 for the wine advent calendar. But this can't just be about the grown-ups, Matt. We got to talk about the kids and the kids at heart.
Okay, fine.
How about Star Wars advent calendars?
All right.
Lego Star Wars advent calendars can be purchased at a number of retails, all of which are selling the calendars for $40 plus shipping in some cases.
Look how delighted that girl is playing with the Lego that she gets out of this calendar.
Yeah.
Amazon has it, Shop Disney, Walmart, Lego, Target, Barnes & Noble, according to this story here. Huh.
All in all, there are 335 individual Lego pieces in the calendar, and Lego recommends it for ages 6 and up. So don't give it to your baby. Give it to your baby daddy.
There you go. Any more holiday-themed items to talk about today, Kate?
I think I think that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Booze, chocolate, Star Wars. We covered it all.
Yeah, it's all you need for Christmas. Booze, chocolate, and Star Wars.
Merry Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho.
God bless us, everyone.
Green Giant. Save this thing from the Wirecutter, which was an interesting article. Stop using so much dish soap.
Oh, yeah. That's heavy-hitting journalism. Let's do that one.
Yeah. And I'm like, is this worth talking about? I don't know.
This is what's missing in my life. You know what's funny is that's one thing that I'm like, I'm going to overuse the hell out of this because it's cheap.
Dish soap?
Yeah.
But then you got to keep rinsing your dishes forever. It's soapy.
Like when I put hot water in the sink to wash dishes, I am not very conservative about soap because I want it to be soapy.
Well, the whole point of this article is stop doing that.
Pass. Don't tell me how to wash my dishes. You come over and wash my dishes, then you can have an opinion.
Oh. A little dish soap goes a long way, too, it says here. You might be using too much dish soap if you continuously squeeze dollops of the cleaner onto your sponge while hand-washing your dishes. A more effective way to get the chore done is to fill the sink with soapy water. We found that sometimes you need only as little as a teaspoon of dish detergent in a sink full of water to produce a healthy layer of foam on top.
Okay.
And they say, hey, you should start with the least dirty dishes to preserve the soapy water for as long as possible. Then once it turns brown or loses suds, drain it and start with another teaspoon of soap. Kate?
Start over. I won't say that I've ever measured it to know, but I'm probably closer to 2 teaspoons.
Couple teaspoons worth of dish soap.
Yeah. But that is how I do it. I don't just put it on the sponge and then go to town. I do the hot water with the soap and then, yeah.
So this is an article from The Wirecutter.
And if Monty's listening, he's like, the hell you do, because you don't do dishes.
What?
Yeah.
So does Monty come back on Fridays and then sees like the kitchen is just, there's dirty dishes all over the place?
No. Everything goes in the dishwasher.
Crusted up pasta on a dish that's sitting on the...
It drives him crazy.
On the coffee table.
You should probably hand wash that. I'm like, yeah, or I could load it, and that's fine.
Well, yeah, that's what the dishwasher's there for.
Exactly.
What's Monty wanting? Is he wanting you to hand wash pots and pans or something? That otherwise
you can hand wash some pots and pans, and then they just go away. You don't have to even load them. You just wash them, and then you put them away. I'm like, or you just rinse them and you put them in the dishwasher, and then you put them away.
Yeah, I think you're
He's
correct on this.
He's a good man, and if this is all I've got to complain about, keep washing them dishes, babe.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, then I'm going to the courthouse after the show.
It is over.
Is that where one goes to file for divorce? I don't know.
Or do you go to a lawyer? I don't know.
I give up.
I don't have to worry about that.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Right.
The other tips in here are measure your sunscreen by the shot glass. I mean, that's kind of a common tip, I think.
What?
Use a ton of sunscreen is their point.
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm over poolside with a shot glass pouring it in before I slather it on my kids.
Well, okay.
You know what? This is bad.
Yeah,
this isn't bad, but this is probably contrary to this article. I put sunscreen cream on their faces.
And whiskey in my shot glass.
Yes. And then I just spray. I don't do sunscreen cream for the rest of them. I spray them.
Yeah. And this article also says that spray, you got to go wild with it too. Get right up on there.
Yep.
And they're like, and you need to rub it in. And it's like, well, what's the point?
I know. And we reapply. I'm not as great about reapplying and rubbing in, but we reapply.
Well, that's good. Yeah. Reapply.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else in here? They think the detergent bottle, the cap that you use to measure out your detergent, they think that's too big.
Oh, I'm sure.
People are using too much laundry detergent.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I use too much detergent, but at the same time, I would rather it smell more detergent-y than not as clean.
Well, their point is that it makes your clothes like stiffer or something if they're full of soap.
Doesn't your washing machine rinse, though?
Well, it rinses to whatever specifications it has for a rinse, but my guess is it doesn't rinse with the idea that it knows that you're really going overboard with the amount of detergent. I don't know. I do run the...
I had to bite my tongue. I was going to say something. Overboard. That's good, Matt. Overboard.
What were you going to say?
Not.
Something dirty?
Not dirty, but probably not appropriate.
Something foul? Come on, Kate.
Monkey feces related.
Oh.
And I don't know why. I never say that. And it just popped in my brain.
Okay. Speaking of which, they say you don't need to use too much toilet cleaner.
You don't know.
They say once around 4 to 6 ounces is enough to effectively clean your toilet bowl, which equates with if you got the kind that shoots, so you can get under the rim of the toilet or whatever. But just one time around is enough. But you don't have to go wild with that either.
I just saw something the other day. I think I'm late to this party where you can put something in your toilet tank and put it upside down. So every time you flush, like some of the cleaner comes through. So it's supposed to clean with every flush. Tidy bowl, maybe?
Tidy bowl. Is that the little thing? It attaches inside the bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it attaches inside the bowl and it rinses
Not the
around.
bowl, the tank.
The tank, oh.
The tank where you take the lid off the back and you clip it on and then you put the lid back on.
Oh.
With every flush.
Well, they've had those little, lozenge, those little hockey puck size things. Yeah, lozenge probably isn't the right word.
Yeah, don't suck on those kids. God.
Yeah, those go in the tank. You know, I'm talking about the ones that they're just like a solid deal that slowly dissolves over time.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, we're not responsible if your plumbing gets all messed up. And I'm like, oh, maybe I don't want to use this?
Yeah. No, I saw it's like it kind of looks like the toilet bowl cleaner, but you put it upside down in your tank. And then you put the tank back on. And then with every flush, it releases some of the cleaner. So it's supposed to clean the bowl with every flush. I haven't gone there, obviously, but it's on my list.
I still don't understand how that's that much different than the other ones that have been in there, because it's constantly like water's running through.
It's liquid. I don't know.
Okay.
Instead of like the lozenge.
Yeah, you're
the hockey puck.
That would allow it to dispense more with each flush. Okay. Mm-hmm. No, I have not.
I haven't tried it, but I just heard about that recently.
If you're late to that party, I'm late to it too.
Okay.
It sounds like a rager.
Ooh, ooh. All right. What else am I doing wrong with my cleaning, Matt?
I think that might be it. I think that might be all the things that you're doing wrong, Kate.
I think another thing I'm doing wrong, Matt, is not doing it enough.
Which one? Doing dishes?
Anything.
Oh.
Cleaning.
Scrubbing the toilet.
Yeah, I like to watch these videos of hacks for your cleaning, but then I don't clean because I'm like, oh, she did a good job.
Yeah. I'm like, I wish I had time to clean, but I spend too much of my time watching cleaning videos.
I know.
Womp womp.
Womp, 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 womp. Yep.
We need to release a Matt and Kate bingo game. No, not bingo. What's the word I'm looking? No, that's right. Is it bingo?
Yeah. I was thinking bingo.
It's like once you say womp womp, then you put a thing on the square?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. What other various other phrases? I haven't said I'll allow it in a long time.
You haven't. Well done.
That's not gonna fly. Oh, I've been tempted. There's been a couple times where okay.
I'm sure.
All right.
I'm sure. It's hard to break habits, Matt. It's hard to break habits.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anytime the first mention of fast food could be an item on the board,
or food in general. Yeah.
So the Matt and Kate bingo game coming soon to the Matt and Kate merch store.
Bad mom moments. Anytime Kate said something about her parenting that you're questioning, go ahead and just give that an X. There
you go. So I can't wait until this becomes a reality. We're still waiting on the Matt and Kate. Don't talk to me till I've had my Matt and Kate coffee mugs. But
I know. We need to talk to our merch people.
Bingo game has to be just after that. Yeah.
Hop to chop chop. Or what about we could do bottles of dish soap with our faces on it, like a sticker, and it just says, don't use too much.
Yeah, but that'd be off-brand, right? Because you use too much?
I do.
Right?
I do. Every time I would see that bottle of dish soap with my face saying, don't use too much, I'd be like, now I'm going to use more.
Yeah, the dish bottle goes, come on, Kate.
Yep. You want to put more dish soap in here.
You want to empty me.
You're right. You're right, I do. You ever use too much of something? Not because of its original intended use, but like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to say this. Like sometimes I think I use too much dish soap because I like the smell of the dish soap.
Oh, okay.
Or I use too much soap in the shower that I'm like, that's more soap than you'll ever need, but it smells good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or you ever drink too much red wine because it tastes good. But you clearly didn't need that much.
Right.
Yeah.
I drank it because it tastes good, not because of the side effects of the alcohol. No.
Right.
Not at all.
I just needed one glass, but it tasted so good, I drank 4. Yeah.
Got to drink it before it goes bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
Next day wine is never as good as uncorked, freshly uncorked.
I was thinking about potentially trying wine for a while. Can I?
Oh, yeah?
But I actually enjoy. I haven't had wine in forever. I have to pick up a box.
There you go.
Pick up a box soon.
Box wine has come a long way.
Is that right? Do you have a go-to brand? Do you have a recommendation, Kate?
I do. And I think people say it differently. So no matter which way I say it, people are going to be like, that's not how you say it.
Frangia.
And no, I'm not talking about Frangia. I'm talking about Bota Box, which a lot of people say Bota Box because it's BOTA, box, but it makes sense if you say bought a box, like I bought a box of wine.
Okay.
So, yeah. So some people say Bota Box. I say Bought a Box just because I feel like it makes more sense. But Bought a Box is a really good brand that I think lasts really long, that you don't have to refrigerate, because I am a red wine fan. I don't like wine cold. So I will have it out on the counter. Yeah.
I'm looking at it now. Huh.
But I haven't done wine in a long time either, because it's been warm out. And so you do cold beers or seltzers or margaritas.
I like how you know how to pronounce all those.
I know, right?
So I'm at Bota Box.
I resisted the urge to...
Watch out. Have you been sneaking some wine this morning?
That's the sound I make after margaritas.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. So I'm at bodabox.com, Kate, and I was like, I wonder. So I clicked on the About, and the first sentence, pronounced Boda. Our name is inspired from the traditional Spanish wineskins known as bodas, which were used to carry wine for centuries for thirsty travelers. Boda wine breaks through old traditions and comes in 3 convenient sizes you can enjoy anywhere, anytime, even at home. Even at home. You can get the...
Even at work.
Yeah. The mini. Have you seen the mini? 3 glasses of wine?
Yeah.
Is that the one that you rock? You carry that around with you?
No. I go big or go home, Matt. Come on now. If you're going to do 3 glasses, get a regular bottle of wine.
So have you had the Boda Brick, or the 1.5 liter Boda Brick is the equivalent of 2 750 milliliter bottles of wine. And there's one that's double that size, the Bota Box. Which one have you tried?
I think I do the brick.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I have this great mental image of you sitting, like you're the sideline, the kids' soccer game, right? And you're just drinking straight out of that box, straight out of the Bota Mini. 3 glasses of wine. Perfect. And then you'll be perfect by halftime.
I just hit the images to see the other... flavors, and I saw my favorite flavor and my mouth watered a little bit. I go, oh.
What's your favorite flavor? The listener wants to know.
Nighthawk Black.
Nighthawk Black. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of these.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the bourbon barrel aged Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, I'm getting thirsty.
I know.
For really any kind of alcohol, actually, but this wine will do.
Yeah, Nighthawk Black, and what's the other one? The Nighthawk Black red wine blend. So I like both of those. That's big, dark, and jammy. That's how they describe that one.
Oh, jammy. Okay.
Because it's my jam. Yeah.
What are we looking at cost-wise comparison if you compare it to the standard box, the Franzia? Franzia?
Franzia. I think it's Franzia. I don't know. I haven't bought that, but I mean, $18 for 3 bottles of wine. That's not bad.
No. It's no $2 Chuck.
It's not.
But even $2 Chuck is now like $3, I think, right?
I think you're right.
So.
Yep. But I haven't done wine in a long time. And even though you have filled me in on the correct pronunciation, I'm sticking with Bought a Box.
Okay. Works for me.
Because I bought a box.
You bought a box of Bought a Box.
That's what I should say, is I bought a box of Bota Box.
You haven't been drinking wine? What have you been doing?
No, it's hot out. Beers, seltzers, margaritas.
For some reason, I thought maybe you drank
some bloodies.
Wine in the AC, wine in the air conditioning.
No.
Okay.
Wine in the winter, in the fall.
So when you gonna fire that up?
When it dips below 60 degrees.
Good luck with that.
When I'm not sitting in a puddle of sweat, I might bust out some wine.
Hey, that could be pretty soon. We're finally chilling out. So
I know.
Allegedly, we're supposed to be chilling out. So maybe, I don't know.
Maybe. Because, wine, especially red wine, because I don't like white wine. I think I did too much white wine in my 20s. But red wine, especially in the kind that I like in the rum barrels, it warms my belly.
And you sound like you enjoy that.
I do, especially when it's cold out. And you're like,
yeah.
I'm going to grab a glass of wine and blankie and book. And
speaking of which, Kate, Wednesday's the autumnal equinox.
I don't believe it.
Are you gonna?
I mean, I believe it, but I mean, does that mean essentially on Wednesday it's going to drop down to at least 75?
Actually, it might.
It might. Okay.
Yeah, we might. We might get there. We might stay below 80. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But hey, with climate change, Kate, you may need to adjust your temperature at which you start drinking wine. Might have to go for 80 instead of 60.
I'm okay to stay with beer when it's hot out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you liked the...
I just don't want to sit in a puddle of my own sweat. I'm done with that if I can't
Why
be
not?
by the
It
pool.
sounds so great. Sounds so great.
I know.
I'm here for the extra long summer. I've been enjoying the extra long heat.
Yeah.
Even though it seems like potentially it's coming to an end. But
potentially. Yeah.
Potentially.
I mean, it gives me all more argument with Monty about putting in that pool for next summer. You know, we could open it as early as April and keep it open as long as October. And,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, my mom's not closing her pool until October.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Is it a heated pool or not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Then why ever close it?
Why ever?
Yeah.
Well, conditions, you know.
Nah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Toughen up, Mary. Toughen up. Of course, if it was her call, she would have it open. Like, she would have it open all the time.
So do you have your fall decorations ready to go, Kate? Or going to put up some leaves?
Probably not.
Put up some leaves. Come on. Tack some leaves to your door.
Put out some leaves. No, as far as fall decorations, like, we might do jack-o'-lanterns, but I'm not really like a decorator by season. We do Christmas.
Might do jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
Oh. The kids over it?
No, they never really got into it.
Oh.
Yeah. We were talking about that the other day. We're not far from a pumpkin patch, and it was busy. There were so many people getting their pumpkin on.
Oh, yeah. You got to get a pumpkin, or you got to put your infant next to some pumpkins.
Mm-hmm.
Take some photos. Take some photos.
Mm-hmm. We have so many baby pumpkin pictures that never were great. Just like put that kid next to a gourd. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheese. Maybe if you got one of those stencils where you can make like an elaborate design on the pumpkin, the kids might be into it.
I did say that we would look at some things on the internet. Maybe we could do like, Elliot said she wanted to do a Baby Yoda pumpkin, and Finley said she wanted to do a Batman pumpkin. So
there you go. Great ideas.
I figure we could try it.
Come on, Kate.
I know.
Let's hear some enthusiasm.
We can try it. No. We should. I'll do the research. Monty can do the carving. There we go.
Okay. That sounds like a great fun.
Teamwork.
Great family activity. Gather around the table and watch Dad carve the pumpkin.
Scoop out the goop.
Do you not find that gratifying?
Not one bit.
Pumpkin guts?
No.
Man, Kate.
Nope. I know. Do you scrape the pumpkin guts and then save the seeds to roast them?
Oh, yeah. Each and every... Okay, I'm not carving pumpkins over at my place, but it's just me there.
Yeah.
I don't have children to delight.
Just talking trash. I got it.
Yeah.
You don't want to delight yourself? Whoa.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Don't. That was great. I don't want to say how many times. Anyway.
So you don't carve pumpkins, huh?
How often I delight No. Never think to.
No.
Maybe I should. Yeah, I should.
Do you do pumpkin seeds?
Pumpkin seeds are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I were to carve a pumpkin, then yeah, I think I'd be down for. What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to put them under the broiler?
I don't know. I was going to say roasting pumpkin seeds, but I don't know.
Isn't that what the broiler is?
Matt, potato. Just stick with the verb I use then.
Okay.
Don't try to confuse me.
Well, I got confused because, okay.
I'm teasing. I don't know. I just have heard, oh yeah, we're going to roast the pumpkin seeds. I've never heard somebody say, we're going to broil the pumpkin seeds. So that's why I said roast.
Okay.
But can you also buy pumpkin seeds like at the gas station? Are they right next to like sunflower seeds?
I'm not sure if the gas station has them or not, but I'm fairly certain you can get them for purchase. Whether or not they're mass produced,
I thought it was like a year-round thing.
You should have stopped at that pumpkin patch. I bet you they would have had some.
Hey, y'all, got any seeds? I don't want to plant them. I want to eat them.
So you have had them?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask you, though, is it like sunflower seeds where you have to like chew off the shell and get to the seed, or if you just eat it? That is the seed.
I think you just eat it, don't you?
I don't know.
I haven't had them in forever. I think you just eat them.
Okay.
How to eat pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds.
Take out of pumpkin.
Remove from pumpkin. You can eat pumpkin seeds raw or cooked, depending on your preference. If you eat them raw, eat them with the shell, or break it off with your teeth and spit it out like you would with a sunflower seed. Okay. If you want to cook pumpkin seeds before you eat them, spread them out on a baking sheet, roast them in the oven for 20 minutes at 375.
Did it say roast?
Well, I had to click through that part that I read was on the search page, and now I click through to the wiki. How about it?
How about it?
Too many steps here.
That's why my step is scoop out a pumpkin and throw away.
Okay.
Monty likes pumpkin seeds.
Bake on the top rack of the oven anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes. Small seeds will be brown and crispy after 5 to 7. Medium seeds take 10 to 15 minutes. Large seeds could take as long as 20. Allow to cool before eating, Kate. I know you're tempted to eat it straight out of the oven, but...
I do that with cookies. Pizza rolls.
Oh, it says here you can eat them raw or straight out of the pumpkin, Kate, so you could just eat it as you go.
Ew.
No good?
Thanks, but no.
Okay.
Thanks, but no. That's good to know. So if a child just pops it in there, I'm not like, oh, you're going to get poisoned.
You can fry them in a skillet with olive oil. Huh.
Well, there you go.
For a sweet twist, put 1 tablespoon of sugar into the pan with the pumpkin seeds without olive oil. Okay. Caramelize the pumpkin seeds until they also begin to pop. Okay. All right. So we learned about pumpkin seeds today on Matt and Kate.
When you're making your jack-o'-lanterns. Got it.
Man, we've just covered so many holidays today on Matt and Kate.
It's the holiday edition.
It really is a special holiday edition to Matt and Kate, yeah.